Authorized personnel only. Which one would help? No getting out this way. Okay, let's see if this works. Now, on my authority as Princess of the Underworld, unseal. I'm in. Central control. Just need a moment. There.
You are trespassing on private property.
He hides behind these wretches. Four chambers to go. Violet fence. Three chambers left. Wretches.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No! Return to Shadow now. Krenos, you there? Where does Kronos find those blasted satyrs anyway?
What's going on? What would you say is the most frightening thing you've encountered out there lately, Mel? It's important for someone in my position to keep up with the latest on this front.
Well, I'd have to go with the raging infernal beast guarding the only viable way into Tartarus. Absolutely massive, countless sharp fangs, 3 fire-spitting maws. Though he's also my family's dog.
Ah, you had me going. Well, if you're telling me there's nothing scarier out there than a pet dog, it means I've got no competition. Time to rest on these laurels some more.
Please make yourself comfortable.
All that you see is my domain.
Princess?
There's something new here.
Whatever ails you, your amphibious companion shall listen. If I may, Princess, the faded list of minor prophecies, have you been able to make use of it?
I have. Thank you for bringing it to me. So then the Fates already know what's going to happen in all this? Everything I'm going to do?
Well, yes and no. The fated list says as little of your future as necessary. I briefly was its host myself and saw there but a single prophecy, that I would pass it on to you.
Then that's a prophecy fulfilled.
The widely hated, feared embodiment of doom goes wherever the ever-weaving fates decide, and none but they can anticipate his arrival.
He sure knows how to make an entrance.
Princess?
Denied.
Back at last.
The nocturnal arms still are holding something back. New shipment there. Essences of shadow to the surface rise. This'll take a little while.
One more of Nyx's kin is here for us to mind. Your incantation tracked him after all. Doom typically arrives uninvited, of course.
Lord Moros is to be our guest. I know his presence must seem an ill portent, but if the Fates wanted him here, who are we to fight it?
Who indeed?
May moonlight guide you. Yes, Lord Charon. You'll have what gold I may find, as I require what supplies you may spare. Nemesis must have a head start.
A word of caution, Goddess, in regard to an impediment you may confront when finally you reach the far end of the Morning Fields. Reports suggest it's some sort of infernal beast. A big one. Our shades had to stay very far away.
I can corroborate our Shade's reports, and add that this infernal beast is none other than Cerberus, my father's household pet, acting on instinct and pure rage.
I feared as much, for they said the beast had several fire-spitting maws. I don't suppose he recognized you after all this time and let you pass?
He did neither of those things. I have to help him. You're all right.
Some nightshade.
Grow strong. Do let me know if anything's amiss. What was forgotten shall be feared again. I should be able to increase my grasp. I see it now. I can't. Another artifact of night within the pool.
Somebody fresh from Oceanus joins our ranks.
Have you seen, Commander? Lord Charon's come to visit us. At last our supply lines are secure, and our counter-assault begins.
Yeah. It's been quite some time since good Lord Charon visited us last. We'd better all be on our best behavior around him. But, where'd you get all that supply line stuff?
Why, he told me himself, sir. in his way.
Oh.
Welcome to your new abode. Few places such as this where two realms meet. Have to complete an incantation first. To the abyss. It's now or never.
So it was Artemis who sniffed you out, was it? Seems like an awful big coincidence. But then with gods, these things, they happen all the time. I'll say I'm glad she found you when she did.
My claim. Sure. For you, mighty Hephaestus. Though you may not have occasion for such offerings, working a hot forge every night and day.
This is just a service job. No need to get all cordial and the like. Nice gesture from you, though. So cheers and all. Nothing like a good honest fight to settle a family dispute, eh? Especially productive, seeing as we can't even kill each other, as all Kronos himself can attest. Oh well, plenty of work for me.
Blood to spare. Where in the...
From nothingness sprang all creation, light and darkness, and the world itself. Yet all that nothingness remains, carefully tucked away where none can find it, save for those invited in.
Let's keep our voices down. Salutations.
Go on. You did not venture far to find me, spawn of Hades, for I am everywhere, particularly where the darkness coalesces into seething nothingness. Perhaps we shall see each other again when you are closer to your goal.
Shadow Spinner. To think the goddess of seasons herself is my grandmother. I am honored to have made your acquaintance.
I see the Witch of the Crossroads taught you not just strength, but grace. I hereby accept your offering, and have something for you as well.
A gift from grandmother.
Your recent descent took you deeper than my deepest roots, close to where the Titan Kronos now resides, and holds your mother captive with the rest. Is there no way to inform us of what happened?
Cool and brisk. Nemesis.
Well.
One of Lord Charon's wells.
Bad idea. Missed all the fun. But at least you won't have to get your hands dirty this time.
Nemesis, what are you doing here? Who's standing watch at the crossroads?
They'll manage. I'm on break. Tell Hecate you saw me, you'll regret it. And you're welcome here and safe, seeing as I cleared the path for you.
I don't need your aid in this, other than the responsibilities you've already been assigned.
Really? Look like you could use all the aid you can get. Here's something for your trouble. Then I suggest you move along. Don't mess this up.
Where to go? Acceptable. My blades grow sharper still. Let's get you someplace safe. Special delivery. Salutations.
No way you could have already stopped Scraps by now, but going after him right when you did, you're buying us some time to put a little wrinkle in his plan. So cheers.
Better.
Sure enough.
You must wear that veil so as not to betray your disappointment, headmistress. All these failures, yet you still do not admonish me.
Oh, silence, Malinois. For your setbacks, I've boundless patience, but for your petulance, I've none. You won't find a better catalyst for such inner turmoils, as I lack sympathy for them.
That's fine.
Selene, smite you. Sisters, to me! Never used to miss. Well fought, and may the fates be generous to you in your descent. Return to Shadow now.
Outlasted her. Kronos.
Greetings, little one. Which rock did you crawl out from under, My forces, they are terribly confused. They have no idea where you live. So I thought I would attempt asking you nicely here.
I live in your nightmares, Titan. I thrive on them. I'll see you dead, and then destroyed. However long it takes.
However long it takes. You speak of inevitability, little one. A subject on which I happen to be the expert. As to whomever sent you after me, I shall find them.
We'll see. Next. Is this a different song? Better. Down we go. Come, lurkers. Excellent. This isn't your domain. Stick to the seas next time. In the name of Hades. I grow strong. It'll be all right. Why don't we try again? Be free.
Love you, man. I ever tell you that? Yeah, I did. You know I did. You know I did. Quit it. Sometimes I wonder, what would it have been like were I not so unbelievably attractive? Some things would have been easier. Not having everybody fall in love with me. Maybe arithmetic.
You're concerned that you're too winsome for your own good. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't find you particularly attractive.
Oh, I know you don't mean that. Though I appreciate you trying to comfort me. As a friend. See you soon.
Breathe it in.
They will know what they've done.
See that?
Those spouts again.
Fine mess we made. Not many hiding places here compared to Erebus. Might be the end of the line for me. I'm a huntress, not a fisher.
Fishing is a form of hunting, isn't it? Anyway, I appreciate the backup, and understand if you're now at the limit of your range. Olympus probably expects you back.
They'll want to hear from me. About the situation, and about you, too. You know they still take me and Hermes for their spies. Although, we do tell them a lot. It's already within. Farewell for now. No time to spar.
What a stench. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
I found you, but my light is but a flicker at these depths. You trace the secret path between Poseidon's and your father's realms. What lurks here has no love for either one. Moon water.
Together we shine. Ooh. The end of the path. Lord Charon, Moros returned. He's joined us at the crossroads. Now we've no fewer than 3 mighty sons of Nyx within our ranks. Granted, one's always fast asleep. Forgive me, I must not have understood. Hypnosis of greater use this way. All right, Skilla.
Oh. Ooh, you're just in time for our set. Been working on a song called I Am Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes Then Drown You to Death. Comes from a real personal place.
Is it any better than the one I heard on my way in?
No, it's not, because all our songs are the best. Each like a perfect little child. Not a bad one, like you. It's everybody ready! You can feel the chasings every day. You keep coming back here. Now it's plain to see you wanna be. I'm and stone stabbed by the marlin, sawed by a serpent, crushed like a magnificent, cracked by a bat, sliced by a surgeon, conquered by a caravan, stomped by a focus, and smashed by a knuckle, and poisoned by a sucker, and burned by a falling and
They just won't shut up. Another pearl.
Collected works of sailor-slaying Scylla and her sirens lie conspicuously scattered here, imparting vengeance on the sensibility of those who dare to take a closer look.
You're such a mess, that little dress. Oh gods. To firmer ground. Look for the markers. They won't budge. Hopelessness, failure, despair. Few things to find. It's cleared up.
You're in the morning fields. I wonder, does the hyacinth grow there? The flower of a gentle prince long gone. Once the underworld reopens, perhaps I could go seek him out.
Greater might. This way feels right. The phantom there. mortals have you tormented? Some myrtle. In the name of Hades. Stronger. Someone there. Someone there. I mean you no harm. I mean you no harm. You no harm. No harm. No harm. That makes two of us. What ails you, Shade? Is there something I could do to ease your burden? I could ease your burden. Your burden. Your burden. I don't know who you are, but thanks. 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 Follow the golden petal path. Got it. Vitality. Miasma. More. It's done. Olympus, I accept this message. Where's the last one? further refined. I should be able to get out, I think. They've sealed me in.
Grow strong under the stars.
May moonlight guide us. Not now. Is he gone? He's not. Calm yourself, Cerberus. We're going to fix this. Now. Hey, Artemis. Cerberus can't see through his rage. He needs our help, Phrynos. Brother, you don't remember him at all, and yet you miss him. Somehow you do. See you all.
My greetings.
Interesting. You must know what I'm about to ask, Lord Moros, especially since I promised many questions. You mentioned you were on a fruitless search. What was it that you sought?
Oh, well, the Fates do like to send me off to fetch them this or that now and again. My search in some respects was similar, though I'm beginning to think they tricked me.
They sent you to find something that couldn't be found. And you can't just tell me what it is, can you?
I think they simply wanted me out of the way. Although I shouldn't speculate or further speak of this at all. Apologies.
I understand. Hey.
The sonorous voice of the goddess of the hunt fills the clearing like a ray of moonlight, stirring the eternal souls of shades that there reside.
She's not bad.
I see that look, and know you must be going through a lot, Malinoi. But don't forget what we decided here.
We leave our worries at the threshold to this little clearing, yes. Though, don't you ever slip? Catch your mind drifting back to your concerns?
That's what the song is for. It doesn't make our troubles go away. It's so we can face them as best we can.
Fresh from the pot. How to find my way in the morning fields. May boughs throughout the morning fields revive. It is done. The wards for my protection I dispel, for I am ready now for heaven as for hell. So mote it be. What to cast? Within the boons of Mount Olympus, I would see their elemental essences, my victory. It is done. One, please. Whatever gleams with gold shall soon be found. So mote it be.
Let me guess. The Fates have nothing but a bunch of busy work laid out for you. No grand revelations, just odd jobs.
I know better than to question their designs. A minor prophecy fulfilled may result in a greater one coming to pass.
Just keep telling yourself that.
I once was desperate to hear the siren's song. I barely resisted their temptations. Of course, I was merely mortal. Perhaps you're less susceptible to their allure.
Perhaps. At any rate, I failed to see the appeal. Although, it's possible the sirens were better off without Skilla. She seems rather bossy.
She's a menace. Caught half a dozen of my crew like she'd a separate set of teeth for each of the poor lads. We'd little choice but to pray to the gods and sail on. Tell her hello for me.
Did the gods answer your call, at least?
For the most part.
Headmistress couldn't ask for better familiars than you two. Sprang up so fast.
Cattails, then.
Grow and flourish.
A new crop.
Welcome to the crossroads, Shade. In shadow I serve. Okay. Should be able to head to the surface now. The unseen. Eternity. Everything's in order? The silver pool.
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength.
Welcome, everyone, to the unseen. Commander, you once held a place of honor in my father's house. So you must know Cerberus, right? I found him in the morning fields, coated in miasma, heads to paws. Was he always prone to uncontrolled fits of rage?
Oh no, he mostly sat around. We go way back, it's just... I kept strategically afar, seeing as he's kinda like a dog and I'm kinda like a bone. So now he's giving you some trouble, huh?
It's not his fault. Kronos must have cast him from the house, put him out to pasture. I broke through all the grime and calmed him down, but he may need another cleansing soon.
He never did like bears, just so you know.
The princess of the underworld now holds the key to the once warded gateway leading all the way up to the surface of this world. But how is she to fare in that forbidden realm?
We'll find out. To the surface. Lord Zeus, King of Olympus, I am honored to be in your service. I vow to use your thunderous power for the greater good of our family.
Even in such a time, you paid proper respect to your lord uncle, my well-mannered niece. Know in turn you have my gratitude. Oh, what are you doing on the surface, young lady? How shall you survive? Surely you know your line is bound beneath the earth. Your strength is better spent against our foes down there.
Through divination of the elements, I see it now. Not that. What?
As the ill-fated princess feels her life force fade with every breath of surface air, her sole recourse is to return whence she came.
What? Through all that. Some coins.
You made it up here, Rem. I'll speed you on, except this climate's going to be rough. You underworld types in surface air. Must be something we can do about it, right?
What? Return to Shadow now.
Just a moment. You traveled to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the underworld.
The curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, there was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes, but I now choose to think that it was intended for yours. Farewell.
Unraveling a fateful bond. I couldn't breathe. The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air. You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder. Who cares? This is the life right here.
Princess?
No prophecies about me on the surface, so they don't know. Oh no. Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way?
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
What news?
Can I suppress my illness on the surface?
You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to. I've need of that. I'm short on bones. Could use this. As I would know our enemy, I too would know my heart.
You're up. Not even the wiles and stratagems of that resourceful sacker of cities, Odysseus, may be sufficient to overcome the Titan of Time.
They say never to underestimate that man.
Come on.
Headmistress raised you well.
The good witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there, until such time as I had the means to pass through. But the climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
That's the plan. Nemesis on break, I guess. Father. Much deeper than it looks. Sure. Revol, the Argent Skull. I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
That creepy artifact is yours, kiddo. Get over here, you want right now. I almost budged.
Can't do it.
Straight to the vertebrae. Magic's back to full. There goes my body parts. I swore an oath.
I'll get through all that gloom somehow. Into the cold. Headmistress, guide me. In we go. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You are not meant to be here, little star. Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. She too once thwarted what the fates foretold. Night bloom.
Out of shells. I can't. I wonder, does this bottle's brilliant sheen come from the god of light himself? Perhaps to him it should return, right now.
Such a thoughtful gift. It's gracious of you to think of me like this, and during such a time. Though there's no need to go out of your way. My word, you reached the surface, didn't you, Sunshine? I thought your birthright meant you couldn't live up here.
How can I... Tombstone. No! Return to Shadow now. Has to be a way I can survive up there. The air up there did not sit well with me at all. Dora must be hiding for a bit. I have to ask you something, Lord Moros. Though I think I may already have the answer. Has the war with Kronos and Olympus taken some new turn?
I'm sorry I can't answer you, Princess. I'm bound never to speak of matters in connection to the weavings of the fates. If you knew more right now, it could unduly influence your path.
And? Knowledge is preparation. It seems strictly to our benefit for me to know as much as possible about what I'm getting myself into.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, I cannot break my oath. I trust, though, that you'll learn the truth of it when the time is right.
I'll be waiting. What is all this? Death to Kronos.
Looky who!
Disgusting.
Don't bother. Miss me, Trouble? Thought I'd flit on over for a bit again and see how everybody's doing, since I'm welcome here and safe still, aren't I? Though it has been a little while.
It's not been long enough. Much as I wished you'd grown past your childishness, Eris, I can't imagine you've returned for any reason other than to keep it up.
What, you can't imagine I just want to visit my big sister, if not you? I get it, you're still mad I slowed you down before, but I will not do that again, I swear. So, truce?
We'll see.
Truce.
What can we do?
Come here. You really went up there. They could have called for somebody with experience, but I guess I don't deserve it as much as I thought.
I'm needed there as part of my task. Though they must miss you on the surface. So much suffering.
Justice doesn't matter anymore. The mortals had it coming. Maybe we all did.
Don't say that.
Over here. A bit of something for you here, Goddess. The gift of skeletal remains would not be looked on favorably back where I come from, but then you've more respect for the dead than mortals generally did.
More bones than I can quickly count or locate on my own. Then I shall leave them in the wretched broker's care.
And get yourself a fair deal in exchange.
Here are the bones. The altar of ashes. The last of the nocturnal arms.
I know the sound of that gate. Come here. You're beginning to fill out that keepsake storage case, young one. Fine work, yet I must caution you not to collect just for collecting's sake.
The act of giving is its own intangible reward. Nectar sours when it's offered with impure intent.
You have impure intent on my dead trading grounds.
Look, I do want you to feel welcome here and safe. It's not just something that we say. May this gift of nectar show my words are true.
Wow, made with real golden apples. Thanks, babe. You're the only one who's made a real effort to bring me into the fold. Say, why don't you take this? It isn't much, but I've been holding on to it in case I found a friend.
Oh, this really isn't necessary, but, thanks.
The crossroads hide the plans and movements of the nightmare-bringing witch and her compatriots. But for how long?
For long enough. Hence I go. One of those golden urns that I revealed. I'm grateful, Daedalus. Seeds. Not this. No shells.
Informed me, whilst you grew supple and strong in the witch's care. Yet knowing Hecate, she must have deemed the risk too great. I understand. I'll...
Adequate. Should help. Be again at peace. Won't hurt at all. Almighty Chaos, I wish to exercise my freedom here by giving you this. Though I suppose you probably could have made it yourself.
This nectar that you offer me is quite an interesting substance. When I created the fabric of reality, I had a sense of the ways in which it could be used, but I did not necessarily anticipate all possible results, including this one.
Moonlight, guide us.
No light reaches me here. When you return to Shadow, I briefly sense your presence in the infinite abyss. So I have seen that the servant of the three fates found you in that hidden place. He relayed to you a secret, did he not? Respond.
You mean Moros? His secret was about the surface, about how I can survive up there. I know this goes against the fates' designs, but Olympus needs me.
I see. As you may know, I am uninterested in the fates having undue influence. Perhaps you may find a catalyst here for this incantation, whether they like it or not.
This can grow into exactly what I need. I've returned. Need shells. The shadows dissipate. Olympus, I accept this message. Set. More wastrels. Into the purse. My incantation must have led me to this place.
Deep in the endless woods of Erebus lie secret clearings, undiscoverable, but through supernatural means.
I knew we'd find this place. Needed that. Oh. Let me show you the way. See you in the crossroads? came from chaos just took hold.
Evolution.
Recipient of my almighty boon, which means the legions of Kronos are in for an even bigger surprise, and not the good kind.
Eris returned to the crossroads, my lord. Forgive me for speaking ill of one of your siblings, but I always fear the worst when she's around. Could she be working against us? If only she was more like you.
I sensed your presence. There's not much glory in confronting adversaries one-to-one. I myself invoke shades of the dead to alter the odds. Some may well favor you instead.
Perhaps if I brought with me a legion of animal familiars next time, Headmistress? Not that any beast would bear its fangs at you.
You jest, yet a familiar may be of considerable benefit given all that you have to do. A possibility to think upon once you are rid of me. The all-consuming flame. bring an animal familiar along next time, if but to keep things livelier for me. We have the means to keep them safe, even in scuffles such as these.
Faith of familiar spirits. They should work on Phrynos, or perhaps... Thank you, Headmistress. New keepsake there. Going down. Keep practicing, Skilla. In you go. It'll be all right. See you in the crossroads. Water spouts activated. All quiet.
Where in those bloody depths are you, dearie? Underneath the sea? It's hard to get a blaze a-roaring when there's water all about, but if you can handle the pressure down there, I can bring the heat.
My dears, please wash away.
They'll burn.
So I was like, no way. But then I go, wait, what?
May these waters run clear.
What? Hey, what's your problem anyway? Always huffing through here like you're late to something. You gotta learn to relax.
Sounds like you were there when the underworld opened up. It shouldn't have.
How come? That way I'd still be shriveled up in Asphodel. You know what, though? Just forget I asked. You're killing my mood here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh. you glaring at me like that, little one? Uh-oh. Have I offended in some way? A narrow victory, but still.
As surface vermin flee from sinking vessels, so have underworld vermin sought darker reaches of their realm, in the tumult of the times.
It's hard to be a rodent.
Boy, I take back everything I said about your weapon first we met. In my defense, ain't often I see workmanship superior to mine. Though don't go telling anyone I said as much.
Fine work as always. Out you go. You are a welcome sight, my lord. Almost out of here.
How did you like our latest song, lady? Be honest, there's no right or wrong answer, okay? We thrive on feedback from our fans.
If you seek feedback from your fans, ask them. As for me, I felt the chorus was catchy enough, but the lyrics and their disturbing themes were rather distracting.
Disturbing? Distracting? Compelling! That's is. That's what Skella and the Sirens are. As for our song, you'll understand it better if you give it another listen. Hello, Oceanus!
I'm not a fan. Sirens are amphibious. You know their weaknesses, Phrenos? You don't remember them, besides this painting and your dreams. But still, you fight for them.
You have returned. You who ventured into my abode shall suffer an eternity of torment for what you have done. Unless, of course, you are prepared to grant my dying wish.
Forgive my insolence, spirit, and name your price. I am prepared to do your bidding. Within reason, anyway.
Then swear to me that you shall do my bidding now. Specifically...
I haven't worked out the dying wish part yet. Ask you to fetch my lover's bones? Something like that?
Just keep me posted. Arachne.
Ready for more?
Good evening.
Will this truly come to pass? Lord Charon? What do I need?
Oh, hello there, my friend. I happened to see the boatman sculling down the cicadas, presumably to you, for he had all sorts of supplies. He was generous enough to offer me passage, whether he knew it or not.
Great to see you here, and welcome, Arachne. I'm certain Charon doesn't mind such a courteous stowaway. Is there anything we can do to make your stay with us more comfortable?
No, thank you. I don't intend to be here very long, especially since the boatman is my ticket home. I'll just make certain all my silk here is patched up and then be on my way. Be well, won't you?
You too.
Take care out there.
Huh. I must admit, I'm unaccustomed to displays of flattery. Forgive me, I don't quite know what to say except thank you.
You're very welcome. Though I'd not intended it as flattery, it's just... Don't even mention it, all right? May moonlight guide us.
I'd ask what my sister Eris is doing here, but then they say wheresoever goes doom, strife follows. Or the other way around, whether I like it or not. Has she been here long?
She comes and goes from time to time, typically after some bloody battle between the forces of Kronos and Olympus. We first met a while back. Briefly trained together, though Headmistress soon gave up on her, as patient as she is.
The Fates gave up on her as well. Ordered that we never interact, that I not clean her messes anymore. Although sometimes she'll goad a conversation out of me. I trust she hasn't made your lives too difficult?
We've managed.
Yoo-hoo!
I heard you went up top. Gotta breathe some fresh surface air. What made you go and do a thing like that? Thought you were single-mindedly going after Kronos.
Figured that I might do well with a change of scenery for a bit. Though I'm surprised you're not up there yourself, considering how things are.
It does sound pretty exciting, but I'd probably just be getting in the way. From what I hear, Ares has things well in hand up there. Imagine being the god of war right now. You'd be thrilled.
Your whole family would be in peril.
So?
Headmistress, Olympus seems reluctant to ask outright, but I can tell my family there needs me. I cannot shake the sense that I have to help them before I can achieve our task.
You needn't shake that sense, for it may well be accurate. You still thinking of an incantation that may help you to survive such a journey?
I am. Up there, I'll be like a fish out of water, right? Suffocating. But with a proper incantation, I was thinking maybe I could hold my breath until Olympus is secure.
Such a spell shall not be simple. Though if you demonstrate that you're sufficiently well-traveled, then perhaps magic such as that shall help you go farther still.
I'm counting on it. May moonlight guide you.
And you as well.
The incantation that Headmistress taught to me. I shall, my lord. Until then, we each have our tasks to complete. Welcome back to the crossroads, my lord. Fair trade. Salutations.
Let's see.
Moonlight guides you.
And you. So Doom has come to stay with us a bit. My last and only other brush with him did not resolve particularly well, so I'll just keep my distance if that's quite all right.
All children of Nyx are welcome in these crossroads. Though I think Lord Moros wishes to keep his distance too.
No objections here.
You're a sight to behold. Some wheat. Take all the time you need. You look comfortable. Think I can raise my grasp. Just as I thought. The moon. No use. Ready for more. The arms of night. The rod of fishing. What shall the rivers yield to us?
A trusty tool indeed. We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the underworld.
Please make yourself at home. Moonlight guide us.
Way to go with that tablet apiece, young one. Our ranks are beginning to swell with shades who may yet find great purpose in their immortal coil.
Their lives, such as they are, will only improve once my father is restored to his rightful throne.
Oh, there's no doubt of that. But first we fight. Even hurt. I have returned.
For the unseen.